Hi everybody, Artsy Dude here, and welcome again to the Artsy Dude channel and the art studio somewhere here in America. Figure that out. Hey, this is also the place where creativity is more important than knowledge, but the acquisition of great knowledge is an art form in and of itself, and the two go hand in hand. Today, I wanted to talk to you a little bit more, once again, about To the Stars Academy. I think they've gotten a lot of bad press lately, and I'll tell you why. Everybody talks about Tom DeLonge being a doofus, and that all of the members of To the Stars Academy are a bunch of government shills. I don't think so. And I'll tell you why. If anybody who espouses that philosophy towards To the Stars, they should do their homework. On the very first page of To the Stars Academy's website is their mission statement or their ideology. Shall we listen to that just for a second, and then we can discuss it further? Here it is. The public interest in the outer edges of science and the understanding of phenomena has always been suffocated by mainstream ideology and bureaucratic constraint. Read that as the government. We believe there are transformative discoveries within our reach that will revolutionize the human experience, but they can only be accomplished through the unrestricted support and breakthrough research, discovery, and innovation. To the Stars Academy of Arts and Sciences has mobilized a team of the most experienced, connected, and passionately curious minds from the U.S. intelligence community, including the CIA and the Defense Department. They have been operating under the shadows of top secrecy for decades. The team members all share a common thread of frustration and determination. And what is that? It's to disrupt the status quo, wanting to use their expertise and credibility to bring transformative science and engineering out of the shadows and collaborate with global citizens to apply that knowledge in a way that benefits humanity. And they want to do this without the restrictions of government priorities. So how do I read that? Now, it's obviously open for interpretation, but to me, that's a group of men and women that have worked in the shadows of government. They found out the secrets. They wanted to tell their family and friends. They wanted to tell the public, and they couldn't. Why? Well, they'd lose their job, they'd go to jail, and their families would starve. It's a good reason for not talking. So what did they decide to do? They decided to get together, leave the government, leave their private corporations, start their own company, and then they could bring this knowledge forward for the public in such a way that would protect them and their families and still get the information out. Okay? Now, for the people out there that think, oh, these guys are asking for money. Why should we give them money when they've stole trillions of dollars? Trillions of dollars from the public already. Well, they didn't steal the trillions of dollars, folks. The government did. Sure, these guys got their pensions. They got their salaries. They got their bonuses. But they don't have trillions of dollars in their back pocket. Otherwise, why would you even bother doing this? You just retire and go to Fiji and drink margaritas. They started this company. They want to get the information out. Are they going to be paid? Sure. And do they deserve to be paid? Absolutely. They're PhDs with 30 years experience. Pay them. Get the secrets out. Give them some money. But they don't have the trillions that everybody's moaning and groaning about. The government has that. And they're still stealing it, and they're still using it for secret black programs. These are a group of people that wanted to get the secret out. Think about that. Now, I've worked in government. I've worked for private corporations that are government affiliated, and I had to sign non-disclosure agreements, and I couldn't tell secrets, and I couldn't tell my family what I'm working on. And it's a pain to do that. And you feel like you're working for the man, and they got a noose around your neck, and if you spill the beans, you're going to be arrested, or you're going to lose your job, you're going to lose your pension. And, we all have houses and cars and bills and insurance, and we got things to pay for. So you're not going to jeopardize that. These guys are doing it the right way. They're starting a company. They're asking for funding. They're going to put some of their own money in it, and they're going to get the information out there to the public. I mean, who else has done it in the last 20 years? Stephen Greer's brought some people together, but since then he's been hawking books and movies. I mean, Tom DeLonge has at least got the ball rolling, got it down midfield, and we're starting to see some action. So you got to give him credit. These guys aren't a bunch of government shills. They're smart individuals. And if I was on that team, I'd be doing the same thing. Let's make this happen. Let's start a company. Let's get the information out there in a public way. Let's get it to the people, and do it the right way. I mean, think about it. These guys are former Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense for Intelligence, a former Senior Intelligence Officer for the CIA, former Advanced Systems Director for Lockheed Martin Skunk Works, former Director of Programs to Investigate Unidentified Aerial Threats, USG, a group of distinguished physicists, a geneticist, a molecular biologist, and a few other doctors of whatever. I mean, their brain trust is amazing. So anybody who sits back and says, and points the finger and says, To the Stars Academy is this or that or the other. Well, first of all, do you have that education? Do you have that background? Do you have 30 years experience in the fields that they do? I don't think you have any right or I shouldn't say right. We all have the right to point the finger, but you don't have the leg to stand on to point that finger because you don't know what they've been through and what they're trying to do. I say give them the benefit of the doubt. Have I invested? Yep. That's my Las Vegas money. I'll skip going to Las Vegas for a couple of years, take that money that I would have lost in Las Vegas at slots or whatever, and I'll throw it on their table and hope it pays off. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. So that's my thoughts anyways. I wonder what you think about it. I mean, you sure hear a lot of bad press about them. And I think before you start espousing any of that, you should do your homework. It was easy. I found that on the very first page of their website. So let me know what you think. Please drop an opinion, yay or nay, up or down, but be respectful, if you would. I try to be respectful with everybody. Please, as I've always said, love your animals. Don't step on bugs. Bugs, I know, they're creepy. But you know what? All life is precious. This earth is full of so many different life forms. It's precious, and it's karma, and we're all connected in some way. I know. How are we connected to a cockroach? I don't know, but I think we are. If you get a chance, jump on out to Simeon Hein, his channel, Dr. Simeon Hein. He's got a great channel. He's a physicist. He talks a lot about some interesting things going on right now, one of which he's going to be taking a tour of Bob Bigelow's warehouse for some sort of symposium that's going on at that warehouse. Hal Puthoff will be speaking at that symposium, and they're hoping that they'll get a tour where that metamaterial is stored and get a chance to look at it. So check out Dr. Simeon Hein and his website on YouTube and see what he has to say. What else? What else is in the news these days? That's it, I guess. So give me your opinion, okay? I appreciate you tuning in. I'm just a little guy with 50 subscribers, but they're very important, and I'm flabbergasted that you guys even tune in to a guy like me, a creative guy who just wants to pontificate on the subject at hand, a subject that's dear to my heart. I don't have a fancy microphone, and I don't have fancy ads and all that goofy stuff, but everybody has to do it their own way. I'm just a pretty manual kind of guy, and we're doing it the old-fashioned way. So let me know what your opinion is. Love your animals, okay? Love them. Be kind to your family members. Be respectful to one another in the public and in social media. And remember, it's all karma. You take care of your elders and you respect them, it'll come back to you. Someday you're going to be old and somebody will take care of you. So that's all for now. It's all about love. It's all about karma. It's all about the circle of life. Okay? Let me know what you think. Thanks again for tuning in. Artsy Dude out for now. Bye-bye.